Now see, when we read the next sum, what do we get? Let's start reading the sum now. Monu buys rupees 100 shares. Monu, okay, very sweet name. Buys rupees 100 shares. So the nominal value is rupees 100. What else given to you? At 10% premium. So the moment you read premium, what comes in your mind? Yes, correct. Finding the market value. The moment the premium is given to you, you have to first find the market value. Okay, what else? In a company paying 5% dividend, so the company gives you a dividend of what? 5%. That is rate of dividend. That is 5%. What else? Find market value of 150 shares. Second part, find his annual income. And the last part, find percentage income. So this question is divided into 3 parts. Let's see the first part first. Finding the market value of 150 shares. In short, Monu has got 150 number of shares. 150 shares. Before finding 150 ka value, we have to first find the value of what? 1 share. So first finding the market value of what? 1 share. That is, market value is equal to nominal value plus premium. Market value is nominal value plus premium. That is 100 plus 10% of 100. So 100 plus 10 will give me what? 110. So 110 is nothing but the market value of 1 share. Now we go for the first part of the question, which says find the market value of 150 shares. That is 150 into 110, which gives me 16,500. So rupees 16,500 is nothing but value of 150 shares. Or I can say the investment is rupees 16,500 because Monu has got 150 shares in all. So that's a value. Second part of the same sum. Find his annual income, total dividend. How do you find the total dividend? Rate into nominal value into number of shares. That is 5% of 100 into what? 150 shares. Which gives me, after simplification, rupees 750. So rupees 750 is nothing but what? Total dividend. The last part of the same sum. Find percentage income. That is total dividend upon investment into 100. That is total dividend upon investment into 100. Which gives me 750 upon 16,500 into 100. That is nothing but 4.5%, which I get after simplification. So 4.5% is the percentage income of Monu. And the sum gets over. Now, after reading the next sum, see what do you get? See what you collect from the information given to you. A man invests rupees 8,800. That means in this sum, the investment is what given to you. Rupees 8,800. On buying shares of face value rupees 100 each. That is what? Nominal value, rupees 100. What else? A company declares a premium of 10%. That means the moment a premium is given to you, what are you going to find now? First thing. Yes, correct. That is market value. What else given to you down the line? If he earns rupees 1,200, that is total dividend earned by this man. That is rupees 1,200. Find the number of shares he has in the company. Now to find the number of shares, I've got one beautiful formula, that is investment upon market value. Investment is given to me. What's the investment? 8,800. But I don't know the market value. So the first thing which I'm going to do is what? Finding the market value. Let's start finding. Before that, let's see what is given to you. Total investment is 8,800. Okay. Nominal value is rupees 100. What else? Premium is 10% and the total dividend is rupees 1,200. First, finding the market value. That is nominal value plus premium. That is nothing but 100 plus 10% of 100, which gives me 100 plus 10, that is 110. So rupees 110 is nothing but the market value of one share. Now this will help me to find the number of shares. How to find number of shares now? Investment upon market value. That is 8,800 upon 110. That gives me 80 shares. So 80 shares is what the required number of shares. Now the second part of the same sum says find the dividend percentage per share. Whenever they ask you dividend percentage per share, we'll use the formula total dividend upon total nominal value into 100. That is nothing but 1,200 upon 100 into 80, the whole thing into what? 100. After further simplification, what I get? 1,200 upon 80. That gives me 15%. So in this sum, 15% is nothing but the dividend percentage per share. The next sum is a really good one. I really mean it. You will understand when you read the sum. Let's go for a sum. In fact, let's start reading the sum. See what is given to you. A dividend of 9% was declared. A dividend of 9%. This sum, the beginning is what with the rate of dividend. That is 9%. What else? On rupees 100 shares. Whenever they say on rupees 100 shares, that means what? Nominal value. Further down, what is given? Selling at a certain price. That is not given to you. What else? If the rate of return is 7.5%. So in this sum, the rate of return is given to you. In all the previous sum, we have found the rate of return. But in this sum, the rate of return is what? 7.5%. Find what? The market value of each share and the amount to be invested to get an income of rupees 630. To get an income of rupees 630, that means the total dividend is required is how much? Rupees 630. Okay, we'll take one thing at a time. The first part says find the market value. See what I'm doing now. Let's check what is given first. Rate of dividend is 9%. Nominal value is rupees 100 and the rate of return is 7.5%. That is nothing but 15 upon 2. 7.5 is 15 upon 2%, meaning is say. Let's use the formula now. Rate of return is total dividend upon investment into 100. That is 7.5 is equal to dividend per share into number of shares upon market value into number of shares into 100. Number will get cancelled and what is left? 17 upon, what is left? 15 upon 2 is equal to DPS upon MV into 100. Further down what I get? 15 upon 2 is equal to rate into nominal value upon market value into what? 100. That is 9 upon 100 into 100 upon market value into 100. 100 will get cancelled. So what is left with me? 15 upon 2 is equal to 900 upon MV. By cross multiplication, what do we get? Market value is equal to 900 into 2 upon 15. That further down I get rupees 120. So rupees 120 is nothing but the market value. First part of the question. Now we go for the second part. I want to find the amount to be invested to get an income of rupees 630, that is total dividend. I'll use the same formula. What's the formula now? Rate of return is equal to total dividend upon investment into what? 100. Now rate of return is given to me, that is 15 upon 2. Therefore 15 upon 2 is equal to 630 upon I into what? 100. For the simplification, I get I is equal to rupees 8,400. So what's the investment required to get an income of 630? That is rupees 8,400. That's the second part of the same question. Now let's pick up our next sum. See what is given to in this sum. I am reading the next question now. Let's pay attention. A lady holds 1,600. There is nothing but what number of shares? What else? Rupees 100 shares. That means what nominal value is rupees 100. Paying 14% dividend. That is rate of dividend is 14%. Calculate her annual income. That means you have to first find the total dividend. Let's go for it. Put down what is given to you. Let's see what is given. Given number of shares 1,600. What else? We got nominal value rupees 100. Fantastic. Move ahead. We got rate of dividend, that is 14% per annum, and you got premium, that is what? 10%. For finding the total dividend, we don't require the premium. So okay, for time being we don't require it. The first job is finding the total dividend. That is rate into nominal value into number of shares. That is 14% of rupees 100 into 1,600. Further down after simplification, what I get? I get 22,400. Now this is nothing but the total dividend earned by this female. That is rupees 22,400. Second part of the sum says, if she has bought the shares at 10% premium, what percentage return does she get on her investment? That is nothing but total dividend upon investment into 100. Now total dividend though I know, but I don't know the investment. Now investment do require market value. Investment is equal to market value into number of shares. So I have to first find the market value of each share. Let's go for it. Finding market value. That is nominal value plus premium. That is 100 plus 10% of 100, which gives me 100 plus 10, that is what? 110. That is the market value. Let's go and find the investment. Investment is market value into what number of shares? That is 110 into 1,600, which further gives me rupees 1,76,000. So 1,76,000 is nothing but an investment made by this female. Or simply we say percentage return on investment. That is total dividend upon investment into 100. That is 22,400 upon 1,76,000 into 100. With further down simplification gives me 2240 upon 176. That is nothing but 12.72%. So 12.72% is percentage return on investment. That's the end of the sum. See, when you see the next sum now, what is given over here? Let's read the sum. Which of the following is a better investment and why? Don't you feel that we are doing something scientific research over here? Why? Don't worry, we'll give the answer for that. Which of the following is a better investment and why? That means there is a comparison over here now. Let's see the information given to us. 5% 100 rupees shares at rupees 80. 5% is the rate of dividend. 100 rupees share means nominal value, and at 80 is nothing but what? Market value. This is the information of the first investment. Second one, what is given to you? 6%, that is the rate of dividend, 100 rupees shares at rupees 90. So I have to compare which of them is a better investment. Always to find a better investment, you should know the rate of return. How fast the money is coming back to you. That is the rate of return. What's the formula? Rate of return is total dividend upon investment into 100. We'll use the same formula for both the companies. Let's see what answer we get. First investment, see the information. Rate of return is what? 5%. Nominal value is rupees 100 and market value is what? Rupees 80. Putting all this information into the formula. What's the formula? Rate of return is equal to total dividend upon investment into 100. That is dividend per share into number of shares upon market value into number of shares into 100. Number will get cancelled. Further on, what I get? Rate into nominal value upon market value into what? 100. That further gives me 5% of nominal value, that is what? 100 upon 80 into 100. For the simplification, I get 6.25%. That 6.25 is nothing but rate of return from the first investment. Similarly, I'll find the rate of return of the second investment. If I get more than that, that means second investment is better. Let's check it out. Second investment, information given to you. Rate of dividend is 6%. Nominal value is rupees 100. Market value is rupees what? 90. Putting this information into the formula, rate of return is total dividend upon investment to 100. What I get? Dividend per share into number of shares upon market value into what? Number of shares into 100. Number will get cancelled. What is left? Rate into nominal value upon market value into what? 100. That is 6 upon 100 into 100 upon 90. The whole thing to what? 100. Further cancellations, what I get? 6.67%. So 6.67% is nothing but rate of return from the second investment. See, when you see it very carefully, the first investment gives you 6.25% return. Second one gives you 6.67% as return. So second investment gives you more return than the first one. So but obvious, the second investment is better than the first one. Yes, you can check it out. Second investment is better than the first one.